Yeah.
There we go.
All right. So let's do a play on words.
Play on words. I love this.
And the two words are going to be nice and first. So
Nice and first. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm understanding. Okay, nice and first.
So I'm going to give you a phrase. It's going to have either the word nice or first in it.
Okay.
And you say first thing that comes to mind.
Gotcha. Okay.
You ready?
Okay. Now, when the first thing that comes to mind, am I just saying one word, or am I saying whatever comes to mind?
First thing. First phrase. First,
Gotcha. Okay.
First
Okay.
thing. First emotion, if you want.
Gotcha. Okay.
A nice gesture you have received from a fan.
Just recently, I was given a scarf from a random fan in Charlotte, North Carolina. Everyone knows I wear scarves to protect. I don't have one on now, but that's probably the first thing that comes to mind.
All right. First thing you do when you prepare for a show.
Vocally warm up, which starts from drinking teas and Gatorades and scales of awesome, waking my face up in the whole nine, and just warming up so I'm ready by the time I get on stage.
All right. Your idea of a nice vacation.
Jamaica. My wife would know. Can't wait to go to Jamaica with you, girl. Yeah, Jamaica. I used to have a real bad sleeping problem, real bad. And I remember my friend was getting married in Jamaica, and I was singing at his wedding. And I went out there probably for the first time. And when I went there, I slept. We were out there for like 5 days. I slept almost the whole time. Outside of the wedding, I just was sleeping.
Okay. All right. The song on Mr. Nice Guy that you think has the nicest melody.
The song on Mr. Nice Guy that has the nicest melody. At the same time. Yeah, that has a. You have those songs where at times where even before you record it, you just keep singing it over and over because it feels good. You know, I probably say that song.
That's the one. All right. So since this is finding the B-side, I got to ask you a B-side song question. What's your favorite B-side? This is the song that you pick out when people say, "Oh, I like so and so." You say, "But have you heard this?" It's a song that's not.
I'm always that. Always that.
Give it to us. Well, give us a couple if you got a couple.
No, we talking about. I mean, you can almost name an artist, and then you can name an artist. I'll give you a B-side of each artist.
You want me to do
I mean, you can do that. You can do that
All
if you want to.
Let's see. Oh, Stevie.
Stevie Wonder. Okay. Blame It on the Sun. Blame It on the Sun off the Talking Book. I know it wasn't a single. It's a great record. And that song taught me a lot as well, because it was the record that taught me that you don't have to portray yourself as a hero or a victim in a song. He could actually say that I'm the reason why this didn't go right. You know, that was a big lesson. But for Stevie, it's like Blame It on the Sun. What's his other dark song? Like, man, Secret Life of Plants is that's a beat album. You know what I mean? That joint is just crazy. You know?
Yeah.
I can go on and on about Stevie Wonder. I mean, it's a million songs to name.
I heard about the show you did. I heard it was great.
Oh man,
I heard it was
you
great.
know, I used to do Stevie Wonder tribute every year in London at Jazz Cafe, and it was amazing. And I tell you, one of the greatest moments was hearing Omar, who we're all familiar with, the amazing Omar, singing "If It's Magic, then why can't it be everlasting?" And the way his phrasing, this song was meant for him to sing. I'll honestly say that. I promise you, it was so amazing. That was incredible. But it was great. Those are great. And the Robert Glasper, Layla Stokely shows with Stevie was crazy too.
Yeah, I saw the footage on YouTube. I was,
Oh, cool.
Stevie's my favorite. I had to choose him.
Oh yeah, he's a beast.
All right, so one more. Nina Simone.
Woo! And I'm trying to make sure I'm finding the B side.
Yeah.
But I think sea line woman, sea line, something like sea line. But I will tell you actually my favorite Nina Simone record is actually a song called Pirate Jenny.
And you said it in the last video. Pirate Jenny.
Man. Yeah. Pirate Jenny is just it shows that it's a brilliant song, it's brilliant songwriting. And if you write the song correctly, you'll root for a villain. If you write the song correctly. The song is written from a villain standpoint, and it's so beautifully written that you root for the villain in the song. You're like, you know, and that's same thing with movies. You know, if we watch Hannibal, we'll be rooting for Hannibal because it's written from his, you know, for him to win. You know what I mean? So, Pirate Jenny, find that song. Any songwriter out there who wants to understand in character development, find Nina Simone's Pirate Jenny. It's a brilliant record.
Yeah. I had to bring it up.
Yeah.
Last guy, Eric Roberson.
Ooh, Man, what's my B-side? Off the current album, off the current Mr. Nice Guy album, I would say what's the song? What is the name of the song? Open your eyes as wide as you can, you can hug yourself. What's the name of the record?
I'm
It's
gonna
like
let you
towards the end.
see what happens.
I'm struggling to know my own
Your
song.
own song.
The record is called It's Something I Love. It's Something I Love. I would say that song, but actually my B-side would probably be the record I did with Omar Hardwick.
Okay.
Which I'm forgetting the name of as well. Like Love Withdrawal. Love Withdrawal is just that. You know what? I have to go back. I did say at the same time was the best melody. Love Withdrawal is the best melody on the album. It just feels good. It feels good. And the B-side for the United Tenors record is I'm Reminded. That's the record lately. That's the record that's just been creeping up on it. It ain't the single. It might not even be a single, but it's the record. It's gonna be the meat and potatoes of that album.
Yeah. You know what? And I forgot one of my play on words, so we got to go back to it.
Love it. Let's do it.
That was where the cry comes in. First song that you can remember that made you cry or get emotional about something.
I want to say it was Commission. Commission was the first time I remember crying over music. I remember getting commissions, Go Tell Somebody album, and the whole album just. I was ironing. My father won the tape. I show you how long ago it was a tape at a family reunion. And he brought it home, and I was ironing clothes in the basement. I just needed some music. I grabbed the tape and put it in. And I just remember I was ironing clothes. The tears were dropping onto my clothes. I didn't even realize I was crying. Tears were just dropping onto my clothes. But if I had to go even further back, I believe the Winans had a song about their mom or their grandma. I think their grandma. It might have been called Grandma. It's crazy. I haven't heard the song in like 20 years. Like, she was a very special lady, a very special lady. She was a very special lady. I remember my grandmother passing, driving to North Carolina when I was playing that song, and I was crying my eyes. I was like 7 years old or something. Yeah. Like that. You know, so this, I mean, it's, I got a loose tear duct, you know. Yeah. And so I cried watching La Bamba as a kid, man. When he died in the plane crash, man, I was like, man, he should have died, man. And it's real, he really died, you know. Yeah. So, but music, man, music can do that for you.
Music will do it. But, you know, we're music fans first. So,
indeed.
You know, that's what happens. My B-side, Eric Roberson song is Rain on My Parade. That's the one.
Rain on My Parade, when I first wrote Rain on My Parade, I remember there's a great writer from St. Louis named James Glasgow. He was at my house before I recorded it, and I at least sang that song about 20 times before I put it down. That's how much the song felt amazing to me. And actually, I'll tell you, this is a B-side fact.
Okay.
I've never said this publicly. Oshun Lade, who produced Rain on My Parade, amazing producer, artist. He actually has his own music out right now. Fine Oshun Lade, singer, producer, amazing. He and I have done Change For Me, great records. He gave me a CD a long time ago in the 90s, late 90s, and it was a CD of music, and it's some of the most amazing music I've ever received. On that CD, that one CD that I've spaced out, was the music to Emotional Roller Coaster from Vivian Green. Emotional Roller Coaster. The music for Merry-Go-Round by Music Soul Child. And then my mind is playing tricks on me, but the music for Rain on My Parade. As if it rains on my parade. And probably another song that I am forgetting on my album. And just recently I used another song off that CD, She.
Yeah. She is good.
How, like, this dude, like, and the crazy thing is,
this is in the 90s
there's still more music on that CD. I've been stretching it out. It's
Oh.
it is so amazing. I
Wow.
go back to it every once in a while. I go back to it and find little pieces. And like the She record. The She was, in all honesty, was only 45 seconds long. It was just a little idea on the CD. So I didn't have the technology to make it into a song back then that I have now. So I made the music into a 5-minute long music piece and was able to record a song to it. So it's like, it just shows how brilliant the dude was, and like there was so much that came off of one CD, like one CD. I still have the CD, and it's incredible.
Wow.
So don't try to sneak in my house and steal that CD. Anybody.
Okay. So I think that's it. So we're seeing you here in Jacksonville. What else do you have coming up, later in the year? Where can we find you and keep up with you? And all that stuff?
I'm touring with United Tenors as well as my own stuff as well, and amazingly balancing the calendars as well as with my family as well. So you can see us everywhere, man. We're touring the world. We're doing LA. United Tenors doing LA and Bahamas and North Carolina. I'm doing Atlanta, DC, Philly, and Nashville and stuff. So, just kind of keep checking the calendar, ericrobersonmusic.com website, and a whole bunch of dates keep popping up. And come see me when I come through there.
Yeah, I think that was the close up. You got a chance to do your plugs.
Yeah, close up.
So thank you for making time to chat with me.
Thank you. I
catch up and
appreciate
everything.
it. And thank you for the B-side as well. So I feel I'm finding it. Hello world, this is Eric Roberson, and you are watching FindingTheBside.com.